Don Drury here at Kezar Pavilion after a hard-fought game with the coach of the Bay Bombers, Charlie O'Connell. Final score, the All-Stars, 52, Bay Bombers 48. Charlie, it's always got to be rough to go against these many guys, especially off of the Pioneer Club, the Red Devil Club, the Chief Club, the cream of the crop for the entire league out there. And yet your guys seem to hold up very well, even right down to the end. Everybody, it looked like you were going to come right back.
Well, the only reason they ever do that is because I've never seen an all-star team yet that could ever get straight together. If they ever got sat down and thought about what they were going to do before a game, they'd probably beat us by maybe 50 or 100 points. But you can see it's total confusion out there. Nobody knows who's going on a jam. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But they just bulldog you with their beef, because one hits you, it's hard, and then the next one hits you, and it just keeps going down. And actually, they just beat us down as far as wearing us out. But as far as plays go, skating the game on plays, we can still beat them that way. But it's just confusion on all-star teams.
Well, we were looking in the first half of this game. Bob Hine had a little confrontation. It seemed to start off, I know he's got the series coming up with your team very shortly, but it seemed that you two started to go more so than guys like Cal Stevens and a few of the others. And I don't know if he just deliberately looks for you, or past memories gone by, or what the situation is.
It tends to go way back many years ago when he finally got on the Bomber squad. And he tried to write his own ticket and do what he wanted to do, use his own plays and stuff. And it never worked out. None of the teammates, they started having fights with him. So consequently, at the renewal of the following year, his contract wasn't picked up. So it started like that. It's a grudge right now against the Bombers and myself. So he's going to take every shot he can. We
were talking about that earlier as I did an interview with Bob Hine at one time. And he still can't understand why he left that team. You were out with an injury, as I recall, going into the playoffs there, and he was the guy that picked up the winning points, and still feels that he should have this team as he's had other ones, and felt that he was a better draw and wanted to take over the Bay Bombers and stay there.
Why not? I mean, if a guy really thinks that he's done something great, he forgets that there's, 7 other guys on a team. 5 of them had taken a brunt all the way, and sure, he picked up the winning points for one game, but that doesn't make him the hero of the whole season. It took the other guys to get to that playoff. So if a man feels that way, he's no longer with me right away. I'll get rid of him first.
This Ron Turbin was out skating, and of course Larry Lee. They've both come a long ways. Turbin especially, he seems to be very, very agile, and he's still got some time to go before he fills out. Still a young man out there.
Yeah, he probably won't come into his own for probably another 2 years, because it does take that much time. It seems like everybody thinks that all of a sudden there are stars overnight. But there's been a lot of guys in the woodwork that have laid back there for 5 and 6 years before they finally came into their own. Now, it doesn't happen in all cases, but in them cases, it's going to take a few years. And I believe that when they do come into their own, once they fill out with the beef, they're going to be terrorists.
Don Drury, along with Charlie O'Connell from Kezar Pavilion. Again, the final score, the All-Stars 58, the Bay Bombers 42. On behalf of the International Roller Skating League and the hosting Bay Bombers, thank you for joining us.